good.
Can I get everyone's attention for a minute?
Keep it
I want to
classy.
thank all you guys for coming out tonight. I want to thank you guys for putting your drinks down for a minute to give me a chance to speak. First off, I'd like everyone to put your glasses up and thank the Lohans and the Thatches for putting on a great wedding. Against my better judgment, the grooms asked me to keep this short and non-risque. All I'm here to his wishes. For those of you that don't know me, I'm the best man, and I've been best friends with Dara for almost 20 years. We met the first day of 6th grade class at homeroom. Happened to be in the gym, where I pretty much taught Dara everything he knows on the basketball court. Dara and I took many math classes together, which, coincidentally, I also taught him everything he knows. We've been through a lot together, a lot of good decisions, and some bad ones. I want to tell you guys about a little story, so you guys can kind of get to know our friendship. Dara just started driving, got a brand new Prelude. We're driving out one night, and we decided to get in a race with this Mustang. Mom and Dad, close your ears. So we're racing this Mustang, we're probably doing about 100, and we fly right by a cop in the median. Dara's like, was that a cop? Yup. And he just hit his brake lights, and now he's making a U-turn. I got this great idea. Hey, Dara, he hasn't turned his lights on yet. Just go. Dara's like, all right. So Dara gets on it. So now we're running with the cops. We're driving. Dara's making fast turns. I look back. Oh, he just passed the Mustang. He's not going after it. He's coming after us. Dara, turn here, turn there. All right, Dara, just park. Go in this apartment complex. Find a parking spot. Park. Turn your lights off. Maybe he won't find us. So we go. Dara turns in, parks. Of course, Dara being Asian, parks in crooked. Not even 2 minutes later, the cop pulls right behind us and blocks us in. Walks up to the car, taps on the window. So, you guys are going pretty fast back there. Yeah, it wasn't that big of a deal. But then you guys decided to run, and that's when I got mad. Give me your license and registration. Dara gives him his license and registration, he walks back to the car, me and Dara just look at each other with this look. Oh shit, what are we gonna do? Cop comes back. Yeah, so you guys are doing some risky driving back there. I should take you guys straight to jail right now. Now at this point, me and Dara are terrified. We're 16 years old, neither of us have been in any kind of serious trouble. And we're like, yeah, we're about to go to jail right now. All of a sudden, the cop's tone changes. When I was young, I did my fair share of running from the cops. So I'm gonna give you guys a break. You give Dara a speeding ticket. And he's like, all right guys, you guys can go on your way. Drive a little bit slower next time. But wait, one more thing I wanna let you guys know. I'm the pursuit course instructor for my precinct. There was no way you guys were getting away from me. So me and Dara just go out and have a good time. And it just seems like no matter what happens, everything just seems to work out for this guy. And I love that. Fast forward a few years later, Dara graduates from Georgia Tech, starts working at UPS, and meets a girl. Tells me about, oh, I met this girl, she's beautiful, she's smart, she's funny. Tells me the story hundreds of times. But I'm pretty sure he leaves this part out for a reason, that Elizabeth was kind of his boss. Always telling him what to do. It seems like it still hasn't changed. So like I said before, everything seems to work out for Dara, and he got his boss to fall in love with him. And then he fell in love with her. I mean, what guy doesn't actually, never says it, but actually dreams about having a girl with authority? Elizabeth, you're a great girl. You put up with their stubbornness, which I know can be very tough at times. You bring out the best in Dara, and you have an absolutely great guy. Dara and I have been friends for 20 years. You guys are going to be best friends for the rest of your lives, and I'm so happy for you guys, and I wish you guys the best. I want everyone to hold up your glasses. for toast, but hold on, one thing for Dara's family. Gong Shi. Bai Nian Hao Ke.
We do have one more special toast tonight. I'd like to invite the matron of honor to come forward. Ladies and gentlemen, Kim Mommy.
Did you chug yours? Okay. Did you chug yours? We've got another one coming.
I don't know if I can follow that, but I am Kim. For those of you, we haven't known each other quite as long. We met high school, but if you ask us, we've known each other our whole lives, according to the real story. And through the years, I kind of got together with some of the bridesmaids because almost all of us had actually lived with Elizabeth, and we kind of understand her little quirks that I'm sure you will soon find out. But some of those quirks are quite charming, and one of those is that when she makes a big decision, she does a lot of research on a big decision, like, picking her major with like, how many women are in it, and where can I go from here, and what number we ranked in terms of logistics and transportation, and picking a sorority. It was the same thing. We heard about it all week, and picking whether or not to move to Atlanta. It was researching the pollen and all that stuff. So she takes a long time. She consults a lot of people. But what I will also tell you is that when she decides on something, it sticks. And I'm sure you've noticed that too, such as the Honda obsession. I don't know that she'll ever verge, although I heard a rumor that you're thinking of Toyota. I won't tell it Honda, but and then, with the sorority, we kind of had to shut her up with all the cheering that she did for like the next 4 years. And the blue couch, whether you like it or not, is yours forever. But with that being said, she's consulted a lot, she's researched a lot, she's chosen you, and that means she will stick with you. She is a very, very, very loyal friend. She chooses wisely. I'm her best friend, I would know. And I will also say, marriage for me has been the greatest blessing in my life, and I'm just so excited.